Escos? Gibora, de fool. Zappin Quarjabin, Shimre, Monsavsarde, Pofale Nardu, Sakuni Lazar.
Hey, Frost. Sinerche. Befete Pelka.
Griffin new play. Tribna.
Flohane Comple Espa Scoob. Doba. Yibs, Tombra.
Zasmikos Karenzi. Funchil Bratsa. Spupam.
Shabini. Woonfik Shaima.
Hey guys, welcome on back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome on in. My name is Simeralla, and I have a brand new episode of the Vatore Legacy. As you've seen, Blue was calling up all his new neighbors, at least the ones that are into cooking, because he wants to go on this camping trip. And the reason why Blue wants to go on this camping trip because he wants to elevate his cooking. He wants to learn a little bit more about natural ingredients and herbs and all that stuff. And him and Tia was talking about it in the last episode because Tia wants to become like this doctor naturalist, and she's on the verge of like herbalism and all that stuff. So she is the expert, and she didn't want to go with Blue alone, because she has a boyfriend. So they all decided to just, call all the neighbors and everyone that is into it and into food, really. All the foodies are coming. So yeah, we're about to go to Granite Falls and have ourselves a little camping trip. So let's just get started. Ooh, Blue, that looks so good. Enjoy. Here's everyone now, they just arriving. Okay, so of course we got Tia and we got Miles. Oh, and we got Mr. Wendell and Millie. And they're so excited to be. He's like, come here, girl, let me dance with you. And Ronnie's pissed off because her parents, she's not pissed off because they're there. She's pissed off because they are slow dancing and they are embarrassing her.
Yes.
But also Ronnie has a little brother, and this is him. This is Corey. And he came along simply because, he's into the Boy Scouts and whatnot, and being in the woods is like the vibe. So they were like, you know what, let's make it a family trip. Blue didn't mind, because Blue is a really nice guy. He's like, yeah, the more the merrier. So everyone is here. And let me just show you guys real quick the little, the camping site. So I went for the tents just because I felt like this trip was a short trip. It was like only a day or two. So I really didn't want them to have like a house or a cabin. So I went with the tents. So we have 3 tents over there on the side, enough for everybody. And then we have a shower. I also have a bush toilet. And then we have an area where they can play cards. And we have a picnic area. And then we also have, right in the middle, we have the campfire so they can tell like stories and just chill and hang out. And then we have the horseshoe. So I thought this was a really cute lot. Ronnie's talking to her parents. She's like, you guys cannot embarrass me. Please don't embarrass me. And then we have Amon and his sister, Autumn, hanging out by the fire pit with Tia. They're like, what happened to Jared? Is Jared coming? Tia's like, well, he said he might stop by. He might make the trip up here. But, it's so hard because of his teen. Autumn's like, I'm surprised you're here, Tia, because I thought you would really want to, like, be with your man. Oh, shoot. Was that shade Autumn just threw at Tia? Amon is leaving. Amon is leaving because he's like, oh, God, here we go. Just looking at the scenes before the episode actually started, we know that Lily Fang called on Autumn and basically asked her to go on this trip to kind of steal Blue's recipes because Autumn basically took over Blue's job when he had quit. So she is now the she's not the lead chef, but she is the sous chef. Miles is actually the lead chef, but yeah, so she's here and she's a spy. She's probably here to cause a little bit of trouble, kind of like stress out Blue, probably, to get on the good side of the Fangs. But her and Tia are just doing some girl talk, and I'm looking behind them and I'm checking out Miles. Yeah, he looks like he is having a little bit of trouble. He's supposed to be the head chef of the Fangs restaurant, and yeah, you could tell that the Fangs are definitely in need of some serious help, because Miles, even though he may be a good chef, he ain't Blue Vatore. You know what I mean? Blue Vatore puts a little bit of seasoning in his food. I mean, no shade to Miles here. I'm quite sure he is a great cook. But yeah, Blue is better. But being that Miles and Blue are besties, basically, he kind of overheard the conversation that Lily was having. They lived together. But he didn't know exactly who was on the other end of the phone. But it's easy to figure out. It definitely was Autumn. And even though Blue is there trying to find different herbs to basically elevate his cooking, he is not going to be showing this girl all his recipes for his future restaurant. I mean, that would be stupid. So yeah, he's going to be cooking like he just cooked some camper stew. But yeah, no, you're not going to get the good stuff. One thing about city folk, they don't like the woods. So even though everyone wanted to come, now that they're here, most of them are hiding in the tents. They don't like the bugs. They don't like the stickiness of the air. But Blue made them some camper stew to get them into the spirit of, this whole camping vibe. So everyone's going to try Blue's camper stew. Mr. Wendell's like, what is this?
Dag.
I ain't never had no camper stew. This looks like beef stew. Is this beef stew?
So,
We love you, Mr. Wendell. I was like, so how's everyone liking the camper stew? Oh, it's so good. Yeah, that's my special recipe. Wink, wink. No, it's not. Miles, Mr. Wendell, and Ronnie is over here playing horseshoe. I'm gonna have Blue join them. Millie is watching.
What's the next bluffy?
She's like, Wendell, do you know what you're doing? You need to leave these kids alone. He's like, oh, Millie, be quiet. I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna school these kids. Everyone is gathering right now around the fire pit. Time for some storytelling. Before they end the night, Mr. Wendell and Millie is telling them like this story about this man who had a family and the family disappeared. But yeah, everyone's done basically. It's raining, it's a little bit cold, and everyone's gonna go in for the night. Blue is like, Tia, thank you so much for putting this all together. She's like, no, thank you, Blue. This is really fun. I can't wait to explore tomorrow. It is the next day, and Miles and Blue are talking about how can they distract Autumn. So they have decided that Blue is going to go with Tia to look for herbs, while Miles heads to the cabin museum to hang out with Autumn. Who would have thought that Ronnie would have been such a scaredy cat? She is definitely no hope in finding any herbs in these woods. Look at Ronnie, poor Ronnie. All right, Tia is off. She is running around these woods. She is looking for some herbs to identify and add to their collection. And Blue is following after her. He is on the other side. There he is. Blue and Tia are really looking at every plant they come across. They're searching for elderberry, and the way to identify these plants is by taking a clip of it and holding a sample, or basically harvesting it and then tasting it later on. And that's just a way to level up their herbalism skills. Meanwhile, back at the museum, Miles is over here distracting Autumn with some good conversation.
Oh, Fala Chaba, Flamon Shush, Ulak Yemful, Squaz Nelcher, Lanchi Chila, Prince Shark.
Everyone has decided to do a little bit of fishing before heading back to the campgrounds. Ronnie said she's gonna try it, but no, that lasted for a short moment. She's over this whole camping experience. She does not want to be here at all. She is off. Oh, there's Blue. He caught what did he catch? He caught a bug. Oh, it was a dragonfly. All right, Blue. Okay, so we got Miles here with Autumn. Still sticking with Autumn. Oh, Tia caught a big fish. Whoa, that was huge. What was that? A salmon? Now you know, girl, we could cook with that. Blue's gonna love that. Okay, so Autumn and Autumn caught something. Autumn and Miles are just chit-chatting away and kind of, you know what, enjoying each other's company. And of course, so is Blue and Tia. He's like, Tia, isn't this nice though? Like, it's so peaceful. She's like, you know what, Blue? I'm having such a good time. And it is so very peaceful. Oh my gosh, Blue, I caught another one. Autumn is like, you know what, Miles? How about we hang out a little bit more when we get back to the city? He's like, yeah, I'm down for that. Uh-oh, looks like Blue has something. Ugh, Blue, that's disgusting. Throw that back in. All right, we are back at camp. Everyone is basically relaxing, winding down. We got Mr. Wendell, Blue, Amon, and Ronnie. They at the card table. They playing spades. You know Mr. Wendell and Blue are kicking some butt right now in spades, right? That's just the way it's gonna go down because Ronnie can't even concentrate because she's constantly looking around because she's spooked out about something. I have no idea what it is. Autumn and Tia over here doing their little girl thing, little girl chat. Autumn is telling Tia that she had dated an athlete, so she really knows what she is going through with Jared. Poor Ronnie. I mean, this girl is terrified. I don't know what is affecting her, but it's scaring Blue. Oh my gosh, that's what it is. There's a ghost at camp. No wonder Ronnie is scared to death. Oh, Miss Millie, she is hot. Ooh, well, she's hot in other places. Better watch out, Mr. Wendell, but I gotta get rid of this ghost for poor Ronnie because she is like ruining our trip a little bit. I know what Mr. Wendell and Miss Millie is doing. Before the night officially ends, Tia and Blue are playing a little bit of horseshoe. Ronnie has come along and she is joining them because the ghost is no longer. I can't reveal my secrets of how I got rid of that ghost. But the ghost is gone. So Ronnie pulled Blue aside. She's like, yo, what you doing, dude? Like, Tia's got a boyfriend. He's like, I know this. He's like, and I heard you hooked up with Skylar. He's like, oh man, are you upset about that, Ronnie? I'm sorry, it was just a one-time thing. It's like, no, I'm not upset, but dude, you're playing with fire with these two sisters. It is the next day, and I was thinking, guys, Ronnie was kind of right. I mean, Blue is playing with fire when it comes to two sisters, but in reality, he only had a one-time thing with Skylar, and Skylar and Ronnie have a mutual attraction to each other, and Blue is definitely not going to cross that line when it comes to friendship. Now, with Tia, I think because of this trip, her and Blue has gotten really, really close, and you could tell that they are both very much so attracted to each other, and they both really like each other. But of course, Tia has a boyfriend. Look at her, she's moving over so that Blue can come and sit with her. So I think Blue's gonna go for it, guys. What do you guys think? Blue and Tia are talking about all the new recipes that Blue can possibly make with all the new herbs that he has found. And, oh, wait a second. Is that Jared? Wait, where the hell is Tia going? Oh, she's nervous. Okay. It's like, yo, I thought you wasn't coming. It's like, nah, I wanted to see how my girl was doing. Besides, game got canceled. Oh. Okay, well, you're invited. I mean, like, yo, have a hot dog.
But no.
Oh.
Wait, did Blue get a little snarky with him?
Wetzel, yes.
It's like, oh, you scared of me? Blue, stop being a show off. Damn, Jared, I mean, you coming in all late. We're about to end this trip. The weather's rolling in. He's like, yeah, I know, but I wanted to, Like I said before, I wanted to come and check on my girl. I got a little tip that somebody was pressing on her. Ooh, Blue, somebody is shouting you out big time. Jared is talking to Blue, but you see Blue is like not paying him any mind. He's like looking at Tia the whole... Are you serenading her? What the hell?
Oh, Shoonie.
That came out of nowhere.
Luna. Shells.
Blue just serenaded her in front of her boyfriend.
Peldo Debishi.
Blue don't care about Jared at all. You know, at first they was getting along when they first met, but Blue was basically telling Tia, he's like, Tia, you deserve a whole lot better. She gets a little upset because it's like, she doesn't like the drama. And then Jared is telling Autumn over there, like, I can't believe this dude's so bold to do this in front of my face. I mean, like, are we gonna be fighting here today or what? Blue's like, try me, dude. Try me. Jared, I'ma keep it real with you, dude. I care about Tia a lot. She is such a good person, and I am tired of seeing her constantly being hurt by you and the way that you treat her. And Jared is like, dude, like, our relationship is good. We have a good relationship. What are you, threatening me? He's like, nah, I'm not threatening you, dude, but you keep on treating Tia the way that you do, I promise you, she's gonna be with me one day. Boo! Blue, where is all this coming from? Oh my gosh, guys, this is crazy. Oh, this is so cute though. Look at Blue. He's got the umbrella over her head, but I think this is a glitch. But it's just so cute. Tia, I'm really sorry about earlier. It's just that Jared makes me so upset. I feel like he doesn't treat you right. She's like, I know, Blue. From the outside looking in, it does seem that way, but Jared doesn't really care about me. Well, Tia, you know what? I really care about you, and I just want you to be happy. I just want to point out a little something, guys, that when Blue and Tia was talking, he covered her with the umbrella, and then he put it away, and then they were both getting wet together. But Jared, look, the space between them and the fact that he is covering himself, I just feel like he doesn't care about her the way that, you know, she thinks he does. But Tia's just reassuring Jared. She's like, oh, Jared, I love you. She's like, you have no competition at all. Me and Blue are just friends. But not for long. So that was the end of the camping trip, guys. Blue is now thanking Tia, you know, like for supporting him with the whole herbalism thing. They did gather up some more herbs, and they also bought like a couple of books so they both can study and perhaps make another trip either back to Granite Falls or to the New World Chestnut Ridge just to help out their herbalism skills. And yeah, so Blue, as you can see, he's got a little rash all over his face. That was from all of the sun masks that he had to put on to survive in the woods. You know, vampires and daylight just don't mix. So now that he has this awful rash all over his face, it's more of a burn. Being that Tia is a spellcaster, I'm gonna let my girl Tia over here kind of help Blue out and get rid of that stuff that's all over his face. I mean, we can't have Blue looking like that. And yes, it worked. It is cleared up. And boy, are they flirty. I mean, Blue is flirty. He's definitely giving it to Tia. She is receiving it. And honey, she is giving it right back. I mean, it is so clear. Tia, I know I made it difficult for you, and I'm so sorry, but I really do like you, and I think you deserve so much better than Jared. Tia tells Blue that she understands him, that he is definitely her favorite person. Basically what the pop-up just said, that it was that Blue is her favorite person and that they should get together. But in my mind, I'm like, she really wouldn't say that. She would just say, you're my favorite person, and I wish that we can be together, but unfortunately we can't because I do have a boyfriend. So they are really flirting with each other. and they really do like each other. Tia had to leave right now because it is getting kind of intense for her, and she really likes Blue, but she also is still in love with her boyfriend. I guess it's pretty hard if you think about it. When you're in a relationship and you kind of start developing feelings for someone else. But Blue right now in his mind is really liking Tia, especially after this trip. She's definitely pulling at the heartstrings. I mean, Blue never thought that he would even have feelings for anyone after Amira. So I know I promised you guys some footage of Daisy's day and the twins' birthday party, but that is definitely going to have to wait until the next episode. But thank you so much, guys, for your support. And if you're new and you like all of this juiciness, please hit that subscribe button. I'm on my way to 1,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. I will see you guys next time. Bye.